follows.
Yes. Last one.
بس لحظة شوي عددنكم بناتهم. have 3 and 3. شكرا. مشكورين. هذا على
السادة والسيدات المشاركين في دورة الرسم الصناعي بأقلام الماركر المحترمين، يرحب المجلس الوطني الثقافة والفنون والآداب بكم. قبل أن يبدأ المحاضرون السيد ميسونو والسيد كازاماتسو بمباشرة الدورة والدخول في أعماق فن التصميم الصناعي، نود الترحيب بضيفنا السيد جاكو مياوتشي من شركة أقلام كوبيك، والذي يحل علينا ضيفا كريما وحكما في مسابقة رسم السيارات. يرجى الحرص على توقيع الحضور يوميا لدى موظفات المجلس في الاستقبال، وذلك لأن الشهادات لن تمنح إلا للمشتركين الحاضرين في جميع الأيام. وستقام في اليوم الأخير مسابقة أفضل رسم صناعي، وقد زودناكم بورقة معايير التقييم الموجودة أمامكم على الطاولة لضمان الوصول لنتيجة تقييم عادلة منصفة للجميع. كما وسيقام كذلك سحب على الرسومات الأصلية للمصمم كازاماتسو في ختام الدورة. ترجو لكم أسرة المجلس أطيب الأوقات وتدعو لكم التوفيق. شكرا.
Okay, good evening again. This is the start of the sketch workshop. And I don't think I have to explain about this. This is the introduction of my career. I joined the Toyota Motor Corporation in 1969. So as I said in the opening lecture, this is my 50th year to be with the Toyota. Many years. That means I'm really old guy. After joining Toyota, I've been working as an interior designer mainly. And from the 1976, actually, this says 1977, but it's wrong. 1976, I was sent to the California and to the one of the Toyota's child design studio called Quality Design Research. And after coming back from the California, I had become the manager and did so many things. And from the 1992, I went to the Quality Design Research one more time as a leader of that team. And since then, I've been general managers, senior general managers, and etc. And finally, I retired from the Toyota in 2004 and had become to be a president and CEO of Technoart Research. Technoart Research is again the one of the Toyota's design company, and where Mr. Kazamasu is working right now. And yes, in the educational field, I had been a guest professor of Chiba University, where I graduated. But those are my career. So I did actual design works for 22 years, design management 7 years, corporate operation totally 13 years, and education 7 years. So today we have already finished the opening ceremony, and this is the first portion, introduction, and followed by lecture 1, design works. And after that, my boring speech, then Mr. Kasamatsu will start real workshop. Okay? Then tomorrow, day 2, we'll have a sketch workshop continued, and you have a play. You have to do the play, right? Yes. Then after the prayer, we'll have a lecture 2 about the relationships between 3D view drawings and perspective sketch. This is a blue portion indicates my lecture, and the pink portion indicates the actual workshop. Okay. Then after lecture 2, sketch workshop 2 will start. You have to draw many cubes in perspective drawings, and finally you may be asked to draw new design of camera. Okay. Then after the 30 minutes break, this workshop continues, and we'll have a final presentation and instructions by Mr. Katsumatsu. Day 3, Saturday. This sketch workshop 3. Now you are asked to draw relatively free-shaped, object. So maybe you may draw shoes design. Shoes. Okay. Shoes is a very difficult object to draw. Then after break, sketch workshop 4, final workshop will start. That is a car sketch. Then this is the final day, day 4. Car sketch will be continued, and after the prayer, you will have a presentation, and we will evaluate. And we will evaluate first prize, second prize, and third prize. And each people will be awarded Copic markers sponsored by Mr. Miyaguchi. Thanks to him. And from 8 o'clock, lecture number 3, this is my final speech. I may talk about the design beyond design. What gonna do? What gonna be the next design? What kind of a new change will happen in design field? Such kind of lecture. That's gonna be my final speech. Then after the break, we'll have a very short closing ceremony. Okay? These are overall schedule. Any questions? Okay, it's clear. Okay, then first lecture number 1, is I'm going to talk about what is design works. So there must be people in this room that they are already doing some design works, or maybe design students, right? Yeah. If they are the design students, raise up your hands. Oh, you are studying design. How about the professional designers? Oh, you, okay, great. Then can you explain what you are doing under the name of design? What is a simple definition of design? Or what kind of activity you are doing in your daily business?
Solve problems through design. Actually, because everything was in design, whether it was creative or practical, it caters to solving a problem. There is functionality. So to me, design is functionality.
Great. It's a perfect answer, I think. Actually, design is one of the methods to solve problems. Okay, problem-solving method. Okay, then in order to solve the problems, what kind of action we are doing? Yes. But maybe simply, I would say, design is consisted by only 3 actions. Of course, those reactions. Number one, sketch, right? So what is the definition of a sketch? It's to give shape to your image. That's a sketch. So, as you see, you may have a very great idea in your mind, but nobody can understand how great you are, right? So in order to show your image, you have to draw sketch. Very simple. So, sketch react to emotional factor. Of course, it's emotional, but very synthetic. It may be rough, but very quick method, right? That's why sketch is so important. The main objective of sketch is to image decision. Of course, main requirement is the idea, and main media is perspective sketch, which you're going to study in this workshop. Okay? Remember, sketch is to give shape to the image. So if you do not have any image, you cannot draw anything. Right? Number two, 3-view drawing. Since we are the designer, we have to make a 3-dimensional shape, regardless what kind of shape they are. This kind of a 3-dimensional shape, right? So, well, maybe you may draw a very nice sketch like this, but this is just a, sketch which represents your idea. Nobody knows how big it is. Could be very small, could be as large as ship or airplane, because there's no dimension, measurement in this sketch. Therefore, it is important to draw 3-view drawing. The purpose of 3-view drawing is to give measurements to the shape. This is a simple definition. Okay? After drawing this kind of 3-view drawing, now your engineers can check feasibility of your idea. Okay, of course, you can show this kind of sketch to your engineers, but they cannot do anything based on this sketch because there are no measurements, right? Then finally, 3-dimensional model. As you saw in my presentation, opening speech, in case of the car design, we make a clay model from a scale model to full-size model. So, function is to realize measurements to the real form. This is very realistic, but it takes a lot of time and manpower to make. Okay? Let's take a look at relationships between those 3 functions. See? Point is, idea and a sketch becomes 3D drawings, then it becomes 3D model. But main message has to be always consistent, has to be always same. Idea must be always consistent. That is this relationships. The only thing we are doing, sketching, 3D drawings, and clay models, 3D models, more like a transformation of the media, but the message must be same. So, if your idea do not meet your engineering requirements by checking this drawing, then you have to go back to your sketching again and generate another idea maybe. Or you have to refine your idea, then come back to here. Okay? So, this is the only message I want to give you in my first lecture. So please try to remember, design works has only three functions, three, actions. Sketch, 3D drawing, and 3D model. But among those three, main message must be always consistent. Okay? Only medias are different. All right, then next, I think I'm going to talk about the pyramid of design work, just quickly. When you're going to do some kind of a design, of course, that idea must be based on some kind of platform, maybe your culture, maybe your knowledge, or something like that. And also, as she said, you may have to study, or you may have to research the market. Everything must be that platform. And based on that platform, you may create some kind of a shape in your mind, and you may draw some, what we call fingertip sketches, small sketches, And by drawing those small, fingertip sketches, you may become to realize, oh boy, these type of sketches can be grouped into a group A, and these kind of sketches could be grouped into group B. Then now you are finding form, type of ideas, right? Then finally, you can make up concept, design concept. Then you can make a hypothesis. This is a very difficult English word to pronounce. Could you help me to pronounce?
Hypotheses.
Yes, that's the one. So, in order to get this hypothesis, this is more like a try and error stage. You can do any trial, but also you can make any errors too. So I think I would recommend you to do this stage of work in a group work. As a group work, you may better to have another friends to work with you. Then you can get many type of ideas, right? So this is a more like a wheel stage. Wheel. What you gonna do, right? Wheel stage. Then once you could get the hypothesis, then next stage is it's more like to shoot to the arrow to the target. Target is your hypothesis, right? So this is more like a do phase. You may require enough skill to shoot the target correctly, right? So I think design is more like a combination of will and skill. Both are important. This is my philosophy. When our design pioneer in Japan tried to introduce the concept of design, they tried to find a good Japanese word to explain the meaning of design. And they picked Chinese character, this Chinese character, we pronounce it E. E means wheel. And this is a Chinese word, character. We pronounce it shou. Shou means skill. And they combined E and the shou together, and they translated design to isho in Japanese. I think they were really smart. They knew the basic concept of design. Okay? All right. That's it. I think I'm going to skip it. All right. This concludes my first lecture. Very simple. Any questions? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Then I'm going to introduce Mr. Kasamatsu to lead first workshop. Please welcome Mr. Kasamatsu.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Shogo Kasamatsu. I'm Japanese. And I have been in car industry more than 15 years. And then I think I'm old enough, like Misono's. Not like him, but yeah. And then yeah, I graduated American college and a Japanese college too. And then experienced German companies and Japanese company too. Yeah. And then right now I'm working on technology research, which is belong to Toyota design. Yeah. So every day I'm designing Toyota cars, Lexus cars, and recently my design team is getting bigger, and then there are so many stuff that I have to deal with. So I'm losing the time to do some sketches. So it's good time to training myself. So I practiced a little bit before I came here. So yeah, it's a good chance. And I hope everyone really enjoy it. Yeah, until 4 days. Yeah. And then basically this workshop is very fundamental stuff. Yeah. I saw someone is already draw very well. Yeah. So I think some of you guys are doing very good job already. Yeah. But please be patient doing some like a fundamental stuff. And especially today, we just do like a warm up. Yeah. So we're gonna do some like curves, ellipse, circles, lines, and pay attention a little bit for like qualities, accuracies, those things. And from tomorrow, probably we're gonna do some cubes in perspective, 2-point perspective, and we're gonna do some marker sketch for cameras. And then day 3, we're gonna try some shoes sketches, which have like a free form. Yeah. And it's a day 4, but I think something between day 3 and day 4, we're gonna have finally car sketches. Yeah. Yeah. As Misono explained, car design is kind of really long process that time-consuming things, but also passionate, So I really try to convey the passion for like these 4 days. Okay. Yeah. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. Okay. Right? Yeah. So let's start for like a first day. So everyone has this handout. So you see like day 1, there are a lot of ellipses and the lines, and you will read some cylinders sometime. Yeah. And then it really doesn't matter that looks like it's something or not something. Yeah, but try to be really free to do some nice curves, ellipse, circles, and then do something this kind of exercise, probably 5 pages or 10 pages. Yeah, yeah. Do as possible we can, you know. So yeah, and then I'm gonna show some samples. Are you ready to shoot? Okay. Yeah. So the camera shooting is not ready, but I'm showing some my original line drawing like this. I just did a couple of weeks ago in Japan, and then I brought that yesterday, and then during my students' days, yeah, I do a lot like this kind of exercise. Sometimes pencil, sometimes ballpoint, sometimes some pens. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, just pay attention for like the quality or accuracy of your lines. Okay, yeah. Okay, these are like original drawing. Yeah, that I wrote. Yeah. So try to get the straight line first. Let's do like a straight line, and then see. Try to get as straight as possible. You know, sometimes when you look at like these lines, it's wavy, but we human beings cannot go like that straight. Yeah. So be patient and try to be some certain speed. Doesn't have to be go really fast. Doesn't go like really slow. But I always try to keep my hands like a appropriate speed that I can control. You know. So and doesn't matter it get wavy. You know. This is the warming up. You know. And you will realize. Okay, if you go like a horizontal way, and if you go like a vertical ways, it's very difficult to draw vertical ways because our arm is easy to move like slide away. You know, the horizontal way is better. You know, so. But you will realize, you know, if you do nice lines for like a vertical ways, you probably flip your, no, rotate your paper, and then go like this. Yeah, this is better.
We should use our elbow.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. Okay. I try to keep my wrist some certain angles. Yeah, and then I'm gonna use elbows and the shoulders. Yeah. If you do like this, it's very difficult because there's some kind of radius, and then there's a pivot, and then it's very difficult to control. But if you move from shoulders or elbows, it's more like a controllable. Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel it. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. You know. It's really boring to join the lines, but just be patient for today, you know. And some slant lines, you know. Okay, and after you done a couple of paper for like straight lines, let's go to some like ellipse or circles. Yeah. Okay, I see. Well, yeah. For some people, probably it's more difficult, or to me, at least, like you know, as a car designer, we're gonna draw like a lot for wheels. So ellipse, it's kind of easy to draw. And do you know there are some certain degrees for ellipse? You guys know what I'm talking about? You know, this ellipse is really condensed, yeah. But why more flat? There are some axes, and then there are some certain degrees. Okay, probably this one's 10 degree, this one's 70 degree or something, yeah. And then we should good at any kind of degrees. So if you draw like a dead round, yeah. And see, and then you realize, if you go 5 times to do like these circles, probably it's getting better, yeah. But okay, yeah. Right. Thank you very much. Okay, so now it's ready. Okay, right. So, okay, so yeah, for like an ellipse, if you draw like 5 times with the same ellipse, that shape's got better, But I sometimes force me to do just 2 times with perfect ellipse like this. Yeah, I train myself, yeah. I just give me my task and then how much I can do, So, and then sometimes I try to get draw some object, 3D object, For example, utilize this ellipse. So what happened? It's got cylinder shape, And then I duplicate ellipse again, and then do some shade. It's readable 3D, There's no some certain object, but just duplicate ellipse that makes some 3D illusions, So. Yeah, it's never stop it, and then you realize, only when you concentrate your drawing, easily a couple hours spent, So, yeah. So let's do for today, like these straight lines and some ellipse or circles, yeah. And probably we're gonna have like a 1 hour more, and then probably you're gonna get like 5 page, 6 page, 7 page, or like these things. Okay? Everyone understand? Okay, right. So let's do it. Yeah. I'm gonna walk around and then watch out. So.
عفوا للجميع. بس بخصوص شغل الورشة اليوم حتكملوا على الشغل هيك لبكرة. The first time slot you have it. The first time slot اللي هي كمان حتبقى لمناقشة الأساينمنت تبع اليوم. تمام. الأساينمنتس اللي قسمات سسان عطاكم إياها. تمام. هذول حتضلوا إنه تتمرنوا عليهم تعملوهم من هون لبكرة. الفاينل ورك تعملوه بعدين. آخر الشيء اسمكم لازم يبقى موجود تحت. تمام. لأنه هذا داخل بالتقييم. تقييم طبعا آخر يوم بس لازم تحطوا أسماءكم تحت الورقة. تمام. يعطيكم العافية. معلش بس ميسانو سensei بس كان عم بيقول لما تكتبوا اسماءكم على السكتشات تبع الواجب من هلا ورايح، مو بس مشان الورك شوب، من هلا ورايح بس تعودوا كديزاينر انه تتركوا اسماءكم دائما على اي سكتشات او اي ورق يعني بيخصكم على اعمالكم، انه دائما تركوا السيجنتشر تبعكم او اسماءكم عليها.
Back to basics.
Basic. Yes. You are yeah, you are mature. Yeah, you I know.
إذا يعني أنا كحرف واحد عادي ياخذ مني توم يومين بس عاد أنا كنت بمسحها شلون ما عنده وايد
You want to enjoy your life, basically.
Do you want to have a life?
No, you need a living. You need to make a living.
جولري كيف؟ online business
بس بعدين يعني الكونسبت هذا الفيرتيكال بعدين هذا كان فيرتيكال وبعدين هذا نيكست فابريك اكو مارك اكو مارك فلاش بس انا مودرن ثانك يو
عفوا من الجميع بس تذكير بالاساينمنت ميسونو سينسي بس كان عم بيذكر بالاساينمنت لبكره عندكم تو اساينمنتس تبع اللاينز وتبع السيركلز and you make shapes out of them وبعدين اخر شيء بس اهم شيء لا تنسوا اسماءكم لان هذا داخل بالتقييم يعطيكم العافيه.
Okay, everyone, it's time to close today's workshop. So, as she explained you have to prepare the set of sketches. One is a line drawing, the another one is a circle drawing. So you have to show those drawings. Not morning. As a first thing in the evening, tomorrow evening. Okay? If there's someone who couldn't finish those two sketches tonight, maybe you can bring it back as your homework. Okay? Then, any other additional comments from the supervisor?
عفوا من الجميع، بس اللي ما خلص الاساينمنت تبع اليوم ممكن ترجعوا تعملوها بالبيت. المجلس بس ينصحكم انه تاخذوا معكم السكتش بوك والادوات اللي بتلزم لواجب اليوم، بس يعني لراحتكم، بس انتم عم بتودوا الاغراض وترجعوها، ونحن خوفا منا من حوادث سابقه بنسيان الاغراض. فاذا بدكم خلوا اغراضكم مثل ما هي، بس انه خذوا الاغراض اللازمه للواجب، وهذا بالنسبه لكل الايام. حتاخذوا الاغراض اللازمه للواجب، طبعا رابع يوم تاخذوا كل اغراضكم. تمام؟ يعطيكم العافيه.
Listen, this is very important. It is okay to bring back your sketch paper and pencils for to do your homework, but don't escape. Okay? You have to come back tomorrow.